Okay guys, so I was asked to do a little tutorial on kind of adding the parallax effect that's similar to the CSS parallax effect that you find within the Divi builder, and do this regarding using sliders and parallax over top of the sliders. So slider, I'll give this a page, slider example parallax, go ahead update. Okay, go into the Divi builder. We're going to create a full width section and we're going to insert a full width slider in on top of this. So we're going to add some new slides. Slide 1, add a little button, add a little text. Okay, save that slide. Oop. Let's go back and edit that slide. I forgot to put in a background here, so let's just find and put in a background. Set our background image, save that, add a new slide, slide 2, add a button to slide 2, let's add a background image, add some text, save that, save and exit, update our page. Okay, let's go check that out in a new section, and right there you just see your slide. So now we've got the slide, got slide 2 text, but not really showing because it's white on top of white. I picked a poor background image, so maybe I'll just pick a little bit better background image inside of there. Oh. Actually, I want to drag this to the top because it's going to be the first thing that we've got. Edit slide 2. Well, here, let's just go look for something from a site that I've done some work on. Maybe we can find something that'll work in our place here. Okay, that's not, yeah, no, that's not going to be a very big image, so. Okay. This one might have something. No, it won't. Okay, so sorry guys, just trying to find an image that's going to work for us here. Something that's maybe a little bit bigger. Well, that one's not very big neither. Still going to go ahead and I'm going to set that as a background. Let's make this actually fit. Save and exit. It's probably going to look horrible because it's a small image that's going to be expanded. Going to wait for it to finish saving here. Okay, so here we've got our two images. Now let's go ahead and add a little bit of text. Yeah, not what I wanted in there. Okay, so let's add text. You want to get it to go down a little bit so that we can actually see the scroll effect. Okay, we're going to save and exit. Update our page. And if we look here, we're just going to see the page with just a bunch of text. Nothing's happening right now. The first thing that you're going to want to do before you actually set things up in this is get the height of this field. You're going to need it so that you can set the height for it, or the top position for the section below it. So what we'll do here is we'll just use our little inspector, kind of inspect that area. Go up to the full slider. And we see that it's about 473 pixels tall, so we'll set things to 474. Okay, and this is where the slider effect's going to take effect, or this is where the slider is going to take effect. So what we want to do is we want to go to our section where the slider is. We're going to use custom CSS. We're going to go to the main element, set position fixed, width 100%, and z index of 1. Okay, we'll save that and exit. Now if we update this and we come and look, you're actually not going to be able to see the slider because of the z-index. It's going to force this text module to go right up over the top. So it'll actually make your slider disappear here. Or, okay, no, I guess not, because I didn't set the z-index on the bottom part. But you see that the text in the bottom part really hasn't done anything at this point, or is kind of showing up underneath the slider. So the first thing is, again, going into custom CSS, go to the main element. This is for your second module, or for your second section, and we want to set z index to 1. And again, if we update, the first thing that you'll notice is that the slider will disappear and the text will show up over top of the slider. Now the slider's still there, but it's just not showing. And this is why I wanted to get the height of the slider to begin with. So if we go back to our second module, go back to the custom CSS, all we've got to do here is put a top of 474 pixels, because our slider was 473 point something tall. Update that. Wait for it to finish updating and refresh. Now you see your slider back up here again. Your slider works. Your text is down here at the bottom. And now if you start scrolling, it scrolls over just like the CSS effect type of parallax effect that you see within the Divi builder. And that's really all you need to do to make a slider have parallax effect. Now if you're using something like Revolution slider or some of the other sliders, they do a lot of z-index stuff inside the slider, and that may very well have an effect. And in that case, all you want to do is, with your second item, is set your z-index a little bit higher, maybe something like 999 to keep it over top of everything that's inside the slider. And that's all that we have here for setting up a parallax effect. I know this is a little crude. It's quick. It was just something to put together to show to the people within the Divi user group on Facebook. Thanks.